lives in a pineapple under the sea. Hi, peeps. Hold on, let me scoot. Let me... Eh, eh. Oh, there we go. Hi, peeps. Sorry about the long wait. I lost my cellular device, and I was really looking for it. I found it. Alright, let's see here. Congrats on first, Monty. Thank you for being here. Why are my eyes being so funky today on my model? Oh, that's... Oh, well, hold on. Let me fix this. Maybe that's a part of the problem. Hold on, wait a minute. Psh, 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 psh. Ah! Rude! I'm busy! I'm busy! That's not very nice. That's actually... You're kind of rude! Why would you throw a box at a blind girl? That's not cool. I'm trying to make sure that I can see you lovely people, and you're throwing boxes on my head. You guys are mean. You guys are terrible. Terrible, terrible meanies. For that you will all go to jail. Ah, but... Yeah, guys. What the fuck? Why'd I become the village idiot? Thank you for the water, though. It was desperately needed. Okay. Alright. Hello, Yellow. Hello, Monty. Thank you for being here. Hi, Dragon. Congrats on being here early again. You should have a counter for every redeem that Neon messes with. Messes with Neon? No, that's different. I can't do that way. Gotta fix your login bot before you add a first counter. What do you mean? Oh, what do you mean? My login should be working. Why is it not? Oh, I know why. It's because Mix It Up logged me out. That's why. Mix It Up logged me out. Unfortunate. My bot is working. It just wasn't proper. Using it as background as I finished my final essay of uni ever. Your final essay of uni ever? Wow! Congrats! Congrats! That's a big thingy. That is a big, what's the word I'm looking for? Accomplishment. Jesus. Reading is hard. Does the Tarot Redeem... The Tarot Redeem does still work. It does still work. Don't worry about that. It's just nobody's used it in a while. Yeah, like Nira said. 3 months ago, so I assume she still has it nearby. Yeah, I have it, yeah. I have them. 30, reward time. Reward time, you get a cookie. Who lives in a pineapple under the stream, Mama. Yes. Please. Dude, let's make this a meme. Can we make this a running channel meme? The SpongeBob intro parody spoof. That's right, Neon. You're our village idiot. You're right. I guess yeah, that's fine. I'll still remember the time I had to write my final uni essay. Such a nightmare. Always a nightmare. Any kind of writing essays is a nightmare. Don't use ChatGPT, though, guys. Don't do that. It's an insult to your brain. Okay, so today, we're playing Tomodachi Life, and maybe if we get done all of our daily stuff, we'll go back to doing art, because Tomodachi Life is not a game that you can sit and binge for 4 hours a day, unless you have, like, maximum ease. But we are going to start playing Tomodachi Life today, and then we will, excuse me, and then maybe if we have any time left over, we'll do art stuff. But that's the plan, and we're gonna start doing Tomodachi Life every day and checking in on our means and stuff. Other things, I was dumb, and I did not prep before I started stream. I kind of just hit the go button, and we're live now, and so I do need to set up Tomodachi Life a little bit, because your girl did a big dumb. So in the meantime, let me entertain you guys and regale you all with tales of my my tales of whoa, question mark, maybe. All right, so this needs... Hi, Shadow. You want to say hello? You're saying hello to the peeps at home. So let's see here. I'm gonna see what Neon thinks when she enters our personality traits. This is gonna be the stream island, so like streaming friends, maybe like some regular viewers, you know. Maybe if you're lucky. All right, so we need a video capture. This one is going to be this. Huzzah! Bum, da-dum. And we're gonna... Huzzah! Huzzah! Let's put that right there. That should be okay, right, guys? Huzzah! Indeed, yellow. Huzzah, indeed. That right there. Perfect. Obviously, you need a me redeem. Yeah. Whoa! Don't mind that. Oh, I have to make it so that you guys can hear the thing, too. Hold on. Audio... Actually, hold on. Let me do this. Device. Send to device. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Sorry. I know. I should have been ready. I was not. I really apologize. Sound. Do 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 do. All right, let's see here. Interface USB. I think it's this one. No, which one is this? I'm gonna use this. It'll be my first time, so a bit confused, but I'm looking for a relationship. Okay, give me a moment to get this all set up, and we'll be good to go. Give me just a moment. Because we can't hear the sound, and I know that there's a way to do it. It's just been so long since I've played anything on stream on my Switch that I don't remember how to do this. Sound. It has been a while. It has been a minute. Oh, here we go. All right, this is what I need. Realtek, USB audio. Here's recording. Here we go. Trying to figure out which one of these is the sound that I need. SPDIF. Pretty is it? Listen to this device. Vault. Apply. Ah, excellent. That was it. Cool. I got it, guys. Okay. So now I can do this. Audio input. I think this will be. Oh, there's two of them. Why is there two of them? What is this one? Properties? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, is it capturing both already? Can you guys hear this already? Can you hear that? Can you hear the Ah, okay, cool. That's awesome that they integrated that. Because it wasn't like that before. Excellent. Cool. All right. Glad glad we got that out of the way. You can hear the SFX. Excellent. I'm glad that they fixed that. That means I no longer have to worry about making it so that you guys can hear it. Boop. Okay, let me just break my OBS there. I don't know what Windows did, but something that they changed about the way that window pop-ups work, or the way that, like, you set up windows, they changed, and it pisses me off every single time, because every single time it does some weird fucking bullshit. Every single time. Every time. Windows are glass. Okay. So we'll get this music, lovely music playing in the background. If it's too loud, let me know, but we do have to do Dragon's reading first. Alright, are you guys ready? You guys know the drill. You need to keep Dragon in mind when we do this reading, you know? Send good vibes. A bit loud. Good to know. Thank you. Is that a little better for you guys? No, wow! I don't want to do this reading in uwu. No, that's not how this works. We're not doing the reading in uwu. That is disrespectful. We'll do the uwu after. We'll start the uwu timer after the reading. But if we do it for the reading, it's going to be disrespectful. We cannot disrespect the cards, guys. There are some lines I have to draw, and that is one of them. I am not on the screen. It's okay. You guys aren't here for that, right? You're here for the reading. We are not going to be disrespectful to the cards. Alright, are you guys ready? Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. What is it that Dragon needs to hear about relationship stuff? Okay. Oh. Okay. So we got 3 cards. I'm gonna go for a few more shuffles and see if anything pops out, but... Okay, these are the cards you need. Okay, let's see what your cards say. Okay. So, your first card is the reversed Hierophant. In relationships, a reversed Hierophant can indicate that your relationship may have become rather stale or boring. You may have entered the relationship since it seemed practical, but without injecting some extra incitement, it can feel dull. When it comes to shared values and creating a future together, the reversed Hierophant love meaning can indicate that your views may not align too well with your own. This doesn't have to be a deal breaker, but it may require some compromise. Generally, this card also signals that not all the advice you may receive about your romantic relationships may be helpful for you at this time. You may be better off thinking for yourself what works instead of relying on someone else to show you what is right for your love life. Keywords being stale relationship, values not aligned, and breaking taboos. Second card is the 7 of Wands. Excuse me, sorry. Okay, this is the one where they space them funkily. And this one is upright. You may have set boundaries when this card comes up in a love tarot reading, even though it may create some uncomfortable situations. If you're with a partner, you may find yourself in a situation where you must fight for your relationship. There may be objections from other parties, family, other suitors, friends that oppose the two of you being together. You may have put a lot of effort in to make the partnership last, despite many external things in your environment working against the two of you. Despite all these factors, you may be filled with confidence that this is the right thing to do. Hold on to this feeling. It will help keep you energized when the going gets tough. And your last one is the Five of Swords. Excuse me. Unexpected change and uneasy energy can be signaled by the Five of Swords love tarot meaning. There can be anxious and a demanding feeling in the air. You make it easy for arguments and fights to materialize. My bad. You and your partner may feel irritable, and without taking some care, conflicts can be easy to start. Should you find yourself in one of these, you should think carefully about your reasons for being in this squabble, and make sure that you're not arguing simply for the sake of being right. Egos may push you and your loved one to clash without any real reason. Sometimes this can create passion when it is sorely needed, but it can be damaging should it continue. So the general vibe that I'm getting is a lot of, like, uncertainty. It sounds like a lot of, like, no matter what anybody says, it's going to be down to, like, what you feel and what you think and what you want. It generally seems like if you work at it, it might work out, but the vibes that I get are very unsteady and unsure, if that makes any sense. I'm sure that makes more sense to you, being the one going through it, but the vibes of the cards just feel very, like, unstable, very unsteady. It kind of gives the feel of, if you want this to work, you will have to work hard, is kind of what I'm getting. Is kind of the vibes I'm getting. Whether that be, like, external factors, internal factors, it kind of sounds like it's a mix of both, with it both being, like, a stale relationship, not a lot of excitement, or, like, things not changing or whatever, and then also, like, external factors trying to influence your relationship, both with, like, outside advice and maybe, like, somebody else trying to meddle or whatever. It does sound like whatever it is that's going on is something that, again, like I said, the whole message of all these cards that I've pulled is basically like, if this is what you want, you have to work for it, because otherwise it's not gonna work, is the vibes that I got from that. It's going to be hard. Like, all of these cards did not say anything about the relationship being easy or particularly, like, comfortable or anything like that, but it was all very much like, you will have to work hard for this to work, but it can work out. And if you want it to work out, don't listen to what anybody else says. Do what you think is best. And you're gonna have to it's just gonna be a heavy, like, you're gonna have to work really hard, is the vibe I got. That is the vibe I got from this reading and from the cards and everything. That is ultimately what it's came to me. Working hard now for it to work out and get past something. Yeah, exactly. You get it. Oops. Now we can do the Uwer reading. Sorry, I'm just getting very, like, interested, and I'm starting to look more into, like, witchcraft and stuff like that, and so I'm trying to be more mindful of, like, what I'm saying and how I'm saying it. I don't want to be disrespectful because I'm getting more into it. But now we begin the woo! The woo begins! The woo begins! Let me fix this for you guys, actually. I am once again using your stream for background noise. Let me fix this so I can make this bigger for you guys and not have to deal with the annoying black background. Ah! Why you spray me? I don't deserve this. I am once again using your stream as background noise as I do my work. Oh, there was a photo of an old friend's altar I wanted to show you. Show me! Sounds amazing. You and I, Hannah, we'll look at it after stream. Yeah, it's not my fault! I'm jealous! It's Yellow's fault. Blame Yellow. Blame Yellow. It's okay. We only doing this for 5 minutes. Yellow bullying me. You're bullying me. You're beating me. Why you Black. Don't upset the spirit. That's what I'm worried about. You don't want to upset the spirit. 5 minutes is a lifetime of pain. I'm sorry. Wow, look at our island. Look at it. It's so tiny, so small. Whoa. Okay, I looked around the island. Am I good now? Interesting? This is what I would turn to. Interesting. Oh, there aren't any residents. Well, we could do something about that. Let's invite some folks to live here. It's just a place for me characters. We'll call them me's for short. They can look like real people, even people you know, and you'll get to create them. Not sure what sort of me's to create? There are no rules. You can add any me's that you dream up. As you add me's, you can watch them live out their lives. They'll chat and play and even argue. It's like an alternate wheel. But what if you sprinkled in a fictional character or a celebrity, a best friend or someone you admire? Let your imagination fly. Whoa! Am I getting a model change in this day and age? It'll take a minute. If it works, it will take a minute. Got a few ideas already? Well, hang on to them for just a moment while we give the island a name. You can change this later if you want. We'll see if it changes. If it doesn't, I'll refund your points. We're going to call this one Tomo Drama Island. Tomo... Oops. Tomo... Drama... Tomo Drama Island. Hurrah!
Tomo Drama Island.
But, that did not sound right.
Tomo Drama Island.
We make a redeemer 1 million points of a make a redeem for 1 million points for a whole stream of voice. I could, but I won't. You couldn't do that for 3 hours. Exactly. Tomo Drama Island changed the chemistry of my mind. Maybe Tomo Drama Island will have the same effect. Maybe. But imagine the horror. What was I doing? I was getting sidetracked by something. Oh yeah, that's right. I have to refund your points, Yellow. I think it's because things got moved. It didn't know where the model was. Let me refund that right now. But I'm thinking about it. You poor thing. All of your emotes, all of your redeems are going to the wayside. Activity feed. No, not what I want. I need requests. Okay, so that one I need to fix, so I will turn that off for now. People like when Gloss goes, and yes, it's part of it, but Easy Courtney did something. Okay. No, don't hunk up, but don't Kanyana. Well, I know, I'll fix it. It's just because the file's in a different place now, that's all. That's all. It's just a little different now. Just a little bit different. Oh, PowerPoint says turn that off so that I remember I have to fix it later. Whoa! Thank God it's done. That scared the shit out of me, actually. It did. Alright, so we'll turn this one off, and this one off, because I don't think any of them work. Alright. My preference for crazy women and bossy women started with them. I've only been threatened to be stabbed by 3 women so far. Jeebus. I wonder if there's a way I can watch... Hold on, let me see here. Camera failed to load. Alright, well, I guess that doesn't work. Alright. My disappointment is measurable. My day is ruined. I'm sorry. So Tomo, obviously, is Tomo. I will say there is some delay between when I punch in the buttons and when it actually takes it. I think it's because OBS is not as quick on the draw as one would like. Raw. Ma.
Tomo Drama Island.
Perfect! I was doing real so straightforward, so my autism ADHD likes that. That's why people like, dummy mummies. I don't need get help! I'm gonna make me first! I am the first. I am the first! To edit different aspects of your me face, browse the categories on the left. Yeah. I know how to do this. Yeah. I know how to do this. Don't worry about it. Okay, yeah, I got it. And we need... What do you guys think? This shade or this shade? This looks more accurate. We'll go with this one for now. It's not me. I'm not... I don't need the tutorial. Down swinging your face left and right. Wah! You just add a little crack sound effect in there whenever I turn. Go. Perfect. I feel like my model has a bit of a long face. We'll just go with this one for now. There really isn't a trauma response in any way, shape, or form. Certainly not. Alright, we gotta get the one that looks closest to... Alright, let's see here. Which one we got? We got, like, spiky hair. We got... Oh, this is all, like... This is all, like, curly hair. We just need long and straight. Very straight. No, none of these are it. Da 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 da. Don't mind me, I'm bopping. We may not be able to do... We may have to do... Okay, you know what? Let's do this. So first we have... My hair is long. It is not in a ponytail. So we need... We'll just do this one for now. That looks accurate, right guys? Not the front, but... I think just having a split down the front is probably okay. Like, right here. Yeah, that looks right! I want long hair. Apparently I need to regularly cut it as it grows to do that. Yes, you should trim your hair. Because what happens is... random thing that Neon knows. What happens is when you have long hair and you don't trim it, your ends get broken, and then the longer you leave it, the more broken they get, and it goes further and further and further up on the strand of your hair. And it causes issues, and it makes it harder for your hair to grow. Bet you didn't know that. Oh. That does not look right. This is like the opposite. Hold on. Maybe the main color needs to be the blue. Purple. And then like... Maybe... I see, so go bald each Tuesday! Okay, don't cut it that far! Split ends will make your hair look like ass too. Just go to the people and ask to get your split ends trimmed. They will know. Yeah, they'll know. That's exactly it. Remy speaks truth. Oh, that's close enough. That's close enough, I guess. They don't really have... That's far too cyan. They don't really have like a blue-purple, do they? That's black. I guess that's as close as it's gonna get. That's as close as it's gonna get me, thanks. I used to have hair down in my... Did you really? That's long fucking hair, dude. Long ass hair. Let's see. My bra... Hold on, I gotta get a reference of my face. Just a moment. Thing is, that my hair defies gravity and I end up looking like Albert Einstein if I don't regularly add olive oil. Oh, that's interesting. If you don't regularly add olive oil, your hair looks like a nightmare. Oop, there we go. Yeah, looking back, it was a huge pain in the ass. Oh, I'm sure. I can only imagine. I wish I could zoom in on my face without me looking down. That would be fantastic. More tools in mod view. I don't need mod view. Alright, I got thin brows. That looks a little better, huh? Nah, they still have... Oops. They still have the arc a little bit. That looks better. Perfect. How long is 4 foot? It is a foot shorter than Neon. Bet you didn't see that coming, did you? Okay, so I think we've got... My eyes are... Not that. I'm not that alluring. Whoa! That looks awesome! Here, you know what I'm gonna do? Neon is 5 foot nothing. I'm 5'1", so basically. Basically 5 foot nothing. Neon is 3'9". Rude! Come on, let me keep my fucking foot! Oh my god, I could punch. Thanks, Monty! I feel so loved! There we go. Yeah, it's shorter than me. That's not hard! It's not hard to be taller than me, okay? Spooky. I don't think these eyes are the play. Let's do something more like maybe this, and then turn it. That's a little better, like right there. I do forget people, some people are shorter sometimes. It's an affectionate punt. I don't think you can affectionately punt someone. You fit in an inventory. Listen, guys, there's no need to do all this, alright? Pocket Neon! Well, whenever the new debut happens, you know, we will have Pocket Neons. I am making new merch for that. Ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba! Oops. There we go. Perfect. And then down. Up. And then... Perfect! It's me! Just like that. Yeah, without her face markings, just gives the INTJ stare. Don't judge me! Don't worry, I'm not done yet. It'll be a little bit better. I promise, I hope, she says, with no confidence. And then we have to do this, and then... Close enough? Question mark? There we go. Maybe a little scoot down. Nope, that's up. And then... no, I don't think well... I don't really have a bottom lash, do I? I don't really have a... Not really. Interesting. But I did. Where's that fucking blue eyes white boy image? This one we're going to make thin. And we are going to rotate. Push down. Flip. And then... Nope, that was fine where it was, I think. And then... Whoop. Perfect! Think about that, I do wish I was shorter. Believe me, if you are short, everybody in your life will bully you for it. It's just a fact of life. People will fucking bully you for being short your entire life if you are short. That is just what happens. Perfect. It looks beautiful. Oh, wait! My eyes are slitted! As a guy, I wish I was taller, but I feel like that goes for almost any guy except the tall ones, yeah. FF boys. I haven't bullied you that much. Well, yeah, but I have been called short my whole life, so, you know. I'll take the bullying over the back gate. Look in the distro record general. Oh no. Should I be concerned? Should I be worried about what I'm about to come into? Oh god! What is that? Jesus Christ! That's horrifying! I'm the Clang! Jesus Christ, how horrifying. We could do the slits instead, because I do have slitted eyes. I was about to say something, but I realized phrasing is very important. Solution: if people call you vertically challenged, simply get swole and grow horizontally. I like the solution. I don't know, guys. I think I might have to go without my slits. Unfortunately. I think we need to change the fucking eye color, though. I made a neon I could send pic. Sure, why not? Let's change this eye color to something a little more saturated. There we go. I don't think anyone would mind the phrasing. Why are you looking at me with them big ol' eyes? Cue wee music. Soulless eye. There's not a thought behind those eyes. What do you mean, guys? This is perfect. A perfect representation of me. Alright, I'm sure the nose will fix it a little bit, right? My lack thereof. It looks great! It's beautiful! This is awesome. Oh, Jeebus. It's just, I don't think we can fix it. I think it's just, this is just my life now. You don't need a nose. Hold on, maybe we can make the other one really small, because I do have a teeny tiny nose. Oh, it's a little better, I guess. The shorter you are, the easier it is to eat someone in the lower center of gravity and all that. I was gonna say, if you really want to be taller, I could give you some inches, and now saying that I regret it more. No, are you kidding me? That is the norm for this chat. It's fine. I just look so great, guys. I look so attractive. Don't I? I look awesome. Beautiful! And then the lips are also very thin. I guess we can just do this and make it... Oh, fuck. That's as good as we're gonna get! Looks great! I mean, it looks like my sleep paralysis demon. You know, I've been tagged with sleep paralysis demon a lot recently. What if we did... Oh, God. I trust the process. Trust the process. There we go. And then what if we make this black? That looks a little better. Right? A little bit? Without the horns, I don't know what I'm looking at. Well, listen. We'll get it. We'll get there, okay? It's just a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. Why is my phone buzzing at me so hard? Oh, God. It's photos. Jesus. Make it blue! Make my mouth blue? That's kind of cute, I guess. I guess that kind of works a little bit, maybe. And, non-American, I'm 201 centimeters. I don't know what that means. Oh, that's kind of cute! It kind of works. A little bit, right? Just a bit? I think I have to bump the nose down a little bit. But the horn of this Mion looks so weird. Don't worry, it'll get better, I promise, I say, unsure of. Gotta make big ears, big elf ears, because I do got long ears. Beautiful. It looks just like me! Let me your knee. Now, I think for the markings, I am gonna have to use face paint. So, okay. So if we use face paint... Alright, let's do this. Yeah. I don't know. I don't need all this. I'm a pro. I'm obviously pro. Face paints mean they won't move too hard. Yeah, so... it's not like a big deal, I don't think. I think we can make it work. Yes, I know. I know how this works. I know! Okay, thanks. Alright. Why? We need cyan. Oh wait, no. Cyan was right here. Hold on. Aggressive. So we need... Okay, so we got our color. We need smooth. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. It looks terrible. Hold on. We're gonna be here all day. Whoop. Ah! I actually kind of did it a little bit. Then... beautiful! Kind of. Maybe we'll fix it. Nailed it. And then we go here and we... No, that's not what I needed. We go here and we fill that. And then we zoom in, right? And we take an eraser. God, this would be so much easier if I just unplugged my Switch and did it by hand, but I'm no bitch. It's for the stream. You can mirror it. Yeah, I know I can mirror it. That's why we gotta get it right the first time. Oh, I fucked it up. Let's make this smooth, too. Smooth. Here we go. My brain is really not in PG mode today. It's okay. Today is the day we can make total drama. Tomo drama. That's a little better. We'll get there. The merits may be a bit... Like, don't worry. This is all part of the plan to fix it, okay? This is all part of the plan. Hold on, wait. There we go! What was that unhinged for kids show? Most Canadian shows were. I didn't know that show was Canadian. I learned a new fact today. There we go. And then... there we go. That's a little better, right? And so then we take this. Make smaller. I think it is a little too thick on the edge there. I'll have to erase that a little bit. And then we do this. Nope. Oh, why did you do that way? That was obnoxious. Oof, don't like that either. And now I just need to erase this little bit. Let's turn off the smoothing so that it'll just erase. It kind of works. Wait, 160 centimeters, that's like 5'2". Oh, are you part of the short games layer? You and me? You and me? We get to be part of the short gang? Perfect. Ooh, little, it's not great. Hold on. That's a little better. No, I wish. You don't want to be this short, man. I'm telling you, people will bully you all the time. Alright, hold on, wait. Nope. Ad starts in a minute. Let's see if I can get this done before the ad is, up. Hold on. Let me just... I hit my fucking head on doors when I go to Wales. I am sorry for your tallness. Perfect! It's perfect! Now we copy it and we flip it and we drag it over to this side. It's the first me. You have to put the most effort into the first me. I don't know, maybe that's a little... What do you guys think? That looks like about the same? That looks about the same. Yeah, I think we're good. Oh, and then we have to do illuminate. Yes, illuminate and make it... Yes! Mega glow. Mega glow! Mega glow. Now we have to do the horns. My e-spirit me fell in love with Hatsune Miku. Dude, the fucking, on my other island, the Hatsune Miku me is a whore. I'm sorry, she just is. She is the village harlot. This is why we make basic character designs, kids. Alright, so we still gotta, alright, so settings, smooth, cool. Now we'll do our horns, which are like, Oh. Add! Maybe make turn tiny more horns like your old model. Maybe. Top, top. Whoa. I don't get any ads. Why don't you get ads, Yellow? You're the one always pushing for more. Okay, that's a little better, I guess. Good enough, I guess. Okay, and then this. Nope, this. That makes it pretty difficult to make horns show properly. Yeah, it is. But you know what? That's okay. I'm doing it on top too. I may have to turn off the illumination to make it like really work, or at least turn it way, 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 way down. But we'll see. Lock transparency. Works fine on my me, so I can depend on hairstyle too, I think. I see. Alright. Whoop. Ooh, bad. Whoop. Oh, beautiful! I don't get ads either. Interesting. I wonder why. I wonder what determines who gets ads and who doesn't. That's me! I think we'll have to turn off the glow. I think the glow is fucking up the horns too bad. Maybe luck. Maybe. I also get no ads. Yeah, but you're a sub. So that makes sense. Alright, let's try that again. Whoop. Whoop. Bad. Welcome back, everyone! Maybe it's a regional thing. Maybe. Maybe it is. They're under the hair. Yeah, I tried to put it on top and it just won't show through, so we're doing what we can. We're safe on the YouTube side, yeah. Until the ads come for you, too. Alright, and then we flip. Do 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 do. I think this is as good as we're gonna get, guys. Do 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 do. I guess I could try to push him out even further. But I think that, yeah, after a point, it starts kind of cutting it out. Let's do that and then move this one further out, too. There we go, it's me! What do you guys think? I think it looks pretty good, considering the things I had at my disposal. People in my country don't use Twitch much. There isn't any brands that want to run it. I see. Will make me, assuming this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 foot, or maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 foot. I need to be much shorter. Like right there. If we're going off of the baseline that this bottom line is 2 foot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I shall make a neon me and make a look-alike contest. I think this normal weight is fine. Or accurate size neon. Neon! My name is Neon. You may address me as such. Neon!
My name is Neon.
That's it! Female. Dating preferences. Women! I like women. Non-binary. Nah, we'll just go women. For now. For now. That may change. What about me, Neon? Little Neon. 10, 12. I don't know why I went the longest way possible to do this. Women sweep! Women sweep! Alright.
My name is Neon.
My name is Neon.
My name is Neon.
Whoa.
My name is Neon.
Let's up that pitch a little bit.
My name is Neon. My name is Neon. My name is Neon. My name is Neon. It's nice to meet you. Today is... My name is Neon. My name is Neon.
What do you guys think?
My name is Neon. It's nice to meet you. Today... My name is Neon. My name is Neon. My name is Neon. My name is Neon. It's nice to meet you. My name is Neon.
Nope.
It's nice to meet you. My name is Neon. My name is Neon. My name is Neon. My name is Neon. It's nice to meet you. My name is Neon. My name is Neon. It's nice to meet you. My name is Neon. It's nice to meet you. My name is Neon. My name is Neon.
What do you guys think? Does that sound good?
It's nice to meet you.
We like? We don't like?
Today
Yes,
is May
no,
14th,
maybe?
2026. So, how does this voice sound?
What do the vibes say? What do the
My name
vibes
is Neon.
say? Women? We like
It's nice to
women.
meet you. Today is May
Yes,
14th,
we all like women.
2026. So, how does this voice sound? My name is Neon. It's nice to meet you.
Let me turn this
Today,
down just a
my name
smidge.
is Neon. My name is Neon. My name is Neon. My name is Neon.
I think it fits
nice
with
to
a
meet
little
you.
higher pitch. Okay.
Today is... My name is Neon. My name is Neon. My name is Neon.
Let's go there. Let's do this.
Nice.
Let's do this one. Fine. My movement, I am not a fast person. Speech. I think I'm, over here, I guess. Energy varied. Very chill. Very quirky. Mostly quirky. I think I'm more polite than I am blunt, I guess. I try to be nicer about it, so I'll move that up a good bit. Alright, let's see. My event outfits, either is okay. Alright, let's do it. Oh, I'm a considerate sweetie. Oh. Thoughtful, honest, innocent, does things at their own pace. Sweetie, empathetic and sentimental, sensitive, emotional, in tune with the feelings of others. That's me! So your Neon has a personality that we call considerate. Hopefully that seems to fit. That's me! You might notice that Mies have color palettes that correspond to their personality types. The colors in that palette will show up in different ways, like in their clothing and the default color of their house. Nice. Weird way to say gremlin.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Neon.
Creature.
I'm a considerate sweetie with a heart of gold.
See,
People
I'm
often say they
calming,
find me
guys.
calming.
Doesn't that line up with everything
Here's
you
my
know about me?
profile card.
I am a white ass bitch.
So,
Yes,
you're Tomo Drama's caretaker.
I am. That is me.
What should I call you?
Call me Neon. I am the real Neon. You are me, and I am you. But there can only be one.
Neon. Good morning. Okay,
The
Neon.
Neon.
Let me know anytime if you want me to call you something else.
I'm good.
Oh, by the way, what's your birthday?
The same birthday as yours, actually. Believe it or not. Ain't that wild? Oh, yeah, this works.
Oh wow. That's
Sad they
the
didn't
same
give us
day
more
as
fun
my
colors of
birthday.
hands like blue.
You know, Neon
Neon is
getting a good look at you now.
white.
It's like I'm staring at a mirror.
I know, right?
Can't wait to hang out with everyone here.
There's just you. Alright, what we got? What's the matter with me? What's up, me?
Good morning.
Hello. Hungry?
I'm famished. I need
You are
something to
hungry. That's accurate. Still can't understand why month is put before day. Well, I don't know. I know that people in Europe do it opposite, and I think that's weird too. I think it's because of the way that we say it. Because, like, when you say a date here in the US, you say March 3rd, or, like, January 5th. It's the month before the day. That's how we say it. So it makes sense to write it the same way. February 15th. You put 2/15. Yeah. Day, month, year. No, not day, month, year. No, no. No. Bad.
Welcome.
Apple!
Thank you very much.
Not bad. Makes sense. Fight all of America myself. Same reason for daylight saving still. Yeah. Here, eat nachos!
Yum.
Funnily enough, the army uses day, month, year. Well, it's probably because it's easier if you're dealing with, like, overseas stuff. I imagine. Interesting. I had apple fried egg and cookie too at the start. They must be 3 default foods. I had nachos for the start. I had all of those foods for default when I started my other island too. Starter foods are regional. Oh, are they? Which sucks. Yeah, I didn't know that. Look at our cute little island with just me upon it. Oh, there I am.
Tomodachi life. Living the dream.
Living the dream.
On Tomo Drama Island.
Tomodachi Island! Oh, Tomodachi Life, sorry. Living the dream! We are living the dream, guys. Welcome to Tomo Drama Island. It feels like the island is coming alive with me living here. You're in charge now, so take good care of your Miis and have fun living on Tomo Drama. Like that the head was massive. Awesome. Oh, and one more thing. Make sure you save your progress before closing the game to keep a record of everything that's happened. You can save at any time. Just press X to bring up the menu with the save option. Alright. Neon, what's up with you? Whoa. What are you thinking about?
Good morning.
Morning.
More. I require more food.
Already? Damn! Ran right through you, just like in real life, huh?
Yum.
Lore accurate. Thanks, Clang. She leveled up! Every time that happens, you get to give the me level up and a new gift. I like the quirks. They're my favorite thing to hand out. Alright, let's see. Stands cutely. No, I don't. I stand while moving to the rhythm, if anything. Let's see. Creates energetically. Let's do moving to the rhythm, because I do stand like that. I do bop a lot. You know, as the stands moving in the rhythm, little quirk.
I feel like I'm becoming my true self more and
Yeah,
more.
you are! Seems your Mies are pretty happy about leveling up. Looks like things are going well. Speaking of Mies happy, what would happen if you gave this one a head rub? Let's give me a head rub! We do love neon head rubs. You know, the Pat Neon Redeem is back, you know, just thought I'd tell you guys that. Most infuriating thing about this game is when you're— oh wait, legs so hot, legs so hot you can fry an egg. The most infuriating thing about this game is when URCs don't eat their lore-accurate foods. It built like a fridge, so I had some judo training and played rugby, so it makes sense. My fighting game character would be a grappler. Thank you for the pet! Thank you for the pet, Monty. You get it. You got it. Thank you for the pet, Yellow.
We interrupt to bring you some breaking news. Here's what's happening on our island. A wishing fountain has been constructed on Tomodrama. The island's resident is excited, quoted as saying, "Finally, somewhere to take a bath." It was me. I'm the island's resident. I interviewed myself for this report.
That's awesome!
Thanks for watching. I'm Neon, and you're up to date.
Alright, let's take a peek. Rugby sounds cool. Good old-fashioned fisticuffs, I can respect it. Yay! We've granted a wish! More wishes you grant? Let's see. Level up. Little quirks! Walking styles. Sure. Aha! We have our single me! I think it's time for another. What do you guys think? I think it might be time for yet another. Oh!
Good morning. It's so lonely, being the only person on Tomodrama. Kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies too. I wish there were other people here with me.
Alright, are you guys ready? And is hoping for a new resident. This is the perfect chance to try adding another me. Okay. The question is, who do we add next? Do we add Hurst? Do we add Stream Friends? There's already synchronicity between the neons. What do you think? Who's next? Who's next? Let's see. Let's do a wheel. Let's get a wheel, shall we? The Wheel of Names! Hurst, okay. Wheel of Names. Okay. Miss Kling is going on the list because they bought me the game. We have Nira. Mithy. I'm trying to think of all my stream friends. Tasha. father. Chase. Let me think. I don't think there's anybody else off the top of my head that I can think of that I'm really close to. Oh, that streams relatively regularly. I probably just offended so many people. Alright, okay, let's do this. Let's do this list. Oh! It's Chase! Chase wins! Alright, we'll do my Chase next. Alright, so Chase, I had a picture of his model. Let me go get it again. I miss father. They haven't fed me in months. I know. You should go blow up his DMs and be like, what the fuck, man? Lurk, thank you for lurking, Dragon! I hope that you have a good time doing what you're doing. Thank you for stopping by. Alright. I got my reference image here. So we've got this face. Whoa. I didn't know how to come in contact with him, honestly. He is in the server. You could always boop him there. He is a white-ass boy. Alright, Discord. Gotta give him the tousled hair. Need something spikier than this. Hold on. I don't really have anything that matches both of the requirements I've set here. Share all my me's in the Discord. I probably should join it. Subcolor, but no dom color. Let's do, I guess we'll just do this. Alright, let's do this one. Alright, and then, the subcolor in the bangs is the green. It's more of a minty green, I think. More of like an emerald, maybe. Yeah, that looks a little better. And then the brows, we have normal brows. I'd say they're a little bit more like tense. Yeah, that's it. There we go. That looks good. And then eyes. He has very square eyes, his model. Square! Square! No, square. I mean, that's close to square. I think he's a little... He looks a little more awake than that. Let's see here. We can always, like, adjust... Hold on, let me see here. Ugh, that's horrifying. Let's do this one. Let's go with this one. I think this is pretty close. We can turn it. Make it smaller. Spread them out. Spread them! Very green. Too wide. Maybe if we... Ooh, bad. Ayo! Don't tell Chase, don't tell Chase. And we'll bring his eyebrows down. I think the color... the main hair color looks right. Maybe we need to move everything on the face up, actually. Yeah, telling me to spread them. Yes, man! good. It's good you all know your place. Okay, and then you all know who's in charge here. And there are slitted eyes are there. There are, but they're a different shape. They're shaped weird. They're like snake eyes. I don't have snake-shaped eyes. So I didn't use them. I was doing what I was doing. Listen, I know what I'm doing sometimes on a good day. That looks like Chase. Chase do have anime here. I think if you widened them, they'd fit in. The eyes? Maybe. I don't think they, well, maybe you're right. But what's done is done. Alright, that's Chase! I don't know how tall Chase is. I'm gonna leave him at the average height, because I don't know how tall he is. I think he's a skinny boy, I think he is, his model, well, his model isn't super thin. Let's just make him average weight, I guess. I don't know how tall he is. So, I am going to assume that this is fine. This is Chase.
My name is Chase.
I do some Discord investigation. Do it! Is this male? Like he prefers females. Good. This is time to test our friendship. I just entered his birth date. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure he was born in... Yeah, he's 24, okay. Oops. Age only goes up to... He is tall. Chase is tall? You know though? Just bump up his size then. Let's make him a little under 6 foot.
My name is Chase.
Talks about being
My
taller
name
than
is
average.
Chase.
Okay.
It's nice
So
to
slightly
meet
under
you.
6 foot I think is fine.
Today is May 14th, 2026. My name is Chase. My name is Chase. My name is Chase.
That works.
It's nice to meet you. My name is Chase. 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 It's nice
Chase
to
doesn't
meet
talk
you.
like that.
My name is Chase. 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 My name is Chase.
That
My
works.
name is
Is Robo Chase? Nope. His movement, from what he told me to move a little quick. I think he's generally polite. I think he's very varied. I think he's more of a chill thinker, and he's pretty quirky. Alright. Amicable. He's a cheerleader! Thoughtful, honest, innocent, does things at their own pace. Positive, enthusiastic, and always beaming. Smiles for their own sake, and to help others smile too.
You're Neon, right? It's nice to meet you.
Thanks,
I'm
Chase!
Chase. I'm a considerate cheerleader. No matter what you're going through,
Zoned out
I'll
so
have
hard.
your back. I'll cheer you on as you grow and pick you up if you fall. I hope we get along well.
And I have just noticed. What's up? What's up, Monty?
I heard someone named Chase just moved to
Is that
Tomoto.
father? It is father! You have a typo in the stream title, do I? Is my E bigger than everything else? Is that the issue? beginning of Tomo drama. Island Tomodachi Life. Yeah, I figured that was it. I don't think it's a big deal, but doesn't look good. All right. Should be it. You should help them get to know each other. All right, Shatterman. So Chase's work is never gonna give you up. Oh, me! Go me, Chase!
We haven't met yet, have we? My name is Neon.
Nice to meet you, Neon. I'm Chase.
Hi, Chase! Okay, now we can take Chase off of this list.
And happy. Let's floppy disk on a starter. Now I'm closer with Chase. Thank you.
Alien residents are great in this game. It would be so nice if the house interior was as customizable as Animal Crossing. I don't know. I don't care for it. I don't care for Animal Crossing's customization. It's very overwhelming for me, but that's because I'm just one of those people. Interior decorating scares me. We have another wish. More quirks! Quirks? More quirks! More quirks! Alright. What did it want me to do? Have us meet each other again? Quirks. We should really talk. No! Not me wiggling my hips at Chase! Means just don't give a fuck about the fountain glowing and exploding in magic right beside them. Hey, it's not their job. It's not their payroll.
You're so funny.
I know. I am funny.
I had a fun time with Chase. And, if I'm being honest, it's all thanks to you.
I know.
Neon.
I'm the best.
Real Hingle Maximal.
Neon was low cortisol. Alright. Now we make someone else. Let's see who we get next. Abandon enemy after two residents become friends. What? Hey, make friends! Make friends. Become friends. No, Chase. You come back here. You handle this. You handle this. Make friend.
Chase's hair is looking on point.
Why am I talking in third person?
Good morning. I want to be.
Do it! Become friends!
What should we talk about?
What should we talk about? Good question.
What did you have in mind?
What should Chase and I talk about? I know what Chase and I should talk about. I know exactly what Chase and I need to talk about. Big bazongas. MILFs? No, big bazongas. Which can then transition into MILFs, but big bazongas.
Big bazungas.
Perfect.
Got it. I'll go talk to
Only
her
the big
about
one.
big
Don't worry, we'll
bazungas.
make room for small bazongas too. Don't worry. I like an average-sized bosom.
Morning, Neon. Do you feel like talking about big bazungas?
Medium is
A
premium.
fellow Big Bazungas enthusiast. I could talk about Big Bazungas all day. And sometimes I do.
And sometimes I do.
Did you know that big bazungas wouldn't be the same without cooking shows?
What kind of
Really?
cooking shows are
I
you
never
watching,
had thought about a
Chase?
connection between those two before.
I'm always up for a deep dive on big bazungas.
He's watching the
up for it?
adult kind of
Let's
cooking
be
show.
friends.
They
I
do be
think we are
bacon.
friends now.
Alcoholic MILF Sandra Lee. Huh? now we're friends. Woo! Alright.
I guess
Oh, wait, no,
I'm
I do
friends
have a
with Neon
nickname.
now,
Shit, it's
thanks
gone.
to our shared interest in big bazungas.
I'll listen to anything that Chase has to say.
Don't do that. That's terrible advice. Hold on, I do have a thing I have to change about what you call each other. Wait a minute. Hold on, wait. Wait. The local news! Amazing video, you
We
need to see
interrupt to
it.
bring you some
Okay.
breaking news. Here's what's happening on our island. This broadcast's audience is about to double, as another resident can now live on Tomodrama. We've also heard that Aware and Wear clothing may open sometime after a third resident moves in. This reporter's advice. Get that thread.
Get that thread!
Thanks for watching. I'm Neon, and you're
And
up to date.
Thanks for watching E-News. Okay, hold on. Let me adjust my relationship parameters with Chase. I do need to change a thing.
Yeah.
He does have a nickname that I spaced out. Relationships. Chase. Oh, no, wait. Lingo. Here we go. Let's be guess. The chef's last name is Sins. Pronouns. Here we go. Oh, no, not pronouns. Nicknames. Sorry, I'm fucking blind. Chase. What will Chase's nickname be? Cheese! I call him Cheese. He has many nicknames. Cheese, Cheddarman. He is the cheese man.
Top of the morning. Cheese.
Yep, that's it! Alright, cool. Now we get to make a new meme. Who's it gonna be? 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 It's Miss Clang! I am spitballing here because I do not have a reference to Clang on me right now. It's Miss Clang! He actually sent me his me, I think. I can use his reference. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I can do this. Look at me, spinning the wheel of misfortune. Here we go. Perfect. Oh, this is super easy. This is super easy. That one. Default head shape. Sun. Yep, that's the one. Damn, she called your design! I mean, it's not that hard. That's probably more of a gray. That looks better. No, I don't need to. I got it. The strength of the Miss Clang design being simple, because complex and detailed doesn't always mean good. Yeah, but let's be honest, you do kind of have a little bit of a basic bitch design, let's be real here. Alright. Super easy to replicate. Then we've got the slitty eyes. And they are red. Bright red. And they are just about as big as they can be. And we have these. Yep. Gotta bump these up a bit. I think these need to be smaller as well. Basic bitch is simply my lifestyle. You know what? Nobody can judge you for that, Slayer. Then we've got this nose. Ah! Who boxed me? Who boxed me? You're mean. You're mean. You're mean. You're mean, Slayer. Stop it! Monty! Stop it! Both of you need to stop encouraging bad habits. Alright. stretch. Thank you. Why am I getting so bullied today? Why do you bully me? What did I do to deserve this? Why is layer mean what I do? Oh, what did you do? Why did I yell at you? Waterboarding special. Ended up adding white dot reflections. Neon box. I mean, you say that's basic design, but our model is arguably more basic. It's a normal person. Yeah, but that's different. Hitting the box and it's like pushing the box deeper. It's like you guys are just. Why did I give power back? Why did I give you guys power? What did I do? Why did I do this to myself? Why? Why did I do this to myself? Yep, that's it. I think everything needs to shift downward on the eyes. Clang. Hi, Crusader. Thank you for logging in. I need to lock in later chat. Later, Derp. Thanks for hanging out. Because you like it. I fell for that Discord voice. What does login do? You just count how many times you've been on the stream, that's all. Stop it! That looks right. It looks a little janky, but it definitely looks right. I think the mouth needs to come up a smidge. Don't yeet me! I'm busy! Can't you see I'm working? Stop throwing things at me. You guys are being naughty. All of you. You're all being naughty. I'm getting dangerously close to the Uwu dialect. Don't worry, we already had one of those this morning. I do remember once, though, when one of my closest friends compared me to being as plain as the color beige. I didn't have the heart to tell him beige is actually my favorite color! God damn it, Slayer. That's awesome. Okay, so if I have done this right, these need to be a little bigger. Either the eyes are not big enough, or I have the wrong glasses. Something is not the correct color or size. I think the glasses are in the right space. I think that the eyes are not right. I think they need to be bigger and less long. Whoa. That ain't it. They look pretty far apart. Called mild jaundice. Okay, I need sleep. We will chat later. I'm sure have fun. Okay, thanks, Nira! I'll let you know when I get to you, if I get to you today. Glass is too small. There is no happy middle. I just don't get them the right size. Feature my model. Please do, just so that it's easier for me to get it. Perfect. Here we go. It looks. It certainly looks, that's for sure. That's the way it looks. That is accurate to what you've given me. It looks, that's for sure. Done. This thing is tall. Alright, I have a question. What's up, Slayer? I don't know how tall Miss Kling is. I'm gonna say he's on the shorter side. Yep, that's what I'm saying for size. Tall. You! until now to tell me? I'm impatient. You can't wait more than 5 seconds. 6 foot, that's what you're getting. Are you Ace? Is Miss playing Ace? Thank you, Nira!
My name is Miss Flang.
When and if you peel a van? A van? What do you say?
My name is Miss Flang.
Okay, that's right. Miss Kling, is Miss Kling non-binary or is he male? Are they male? Do. Male, okay. Dating preferences, none, right? When and if you peel a banana from which end do you peel it? Depends on my mood. Sorry, I had to stretch. It depends on my mood, right? Because I know that the correct way to peel a banana is from the bottom up. And so, depending on my mood and how willing I am to defend my decisions, I will peel it from the bottom up. But on a day that I'm feeling lazy and I don't have the effort to explain to people why I'm eating a banana the way that I am, I will just pull it off from the stem. But I know the correct way to eat it is to go from the bottom to the top. Stay. Hold on. That's the correct way. I thought it was just weird. No, the correct way is to go from the bottom. Because then you get rid of all of that nastiness. Monkeys just do it that way. Well, you do it that way because it actually makes all that, you know, the stringy shit you get on bananas and stuff? That comes off when you do it from the bottom. In case I'm asleep. Thanks, Nira. And I'll peel from the middle, and no, she won't cut it in half. Ugh, no, I would not. No, monkeys do it that way because you get most of the fruit, like the good part of the fruit if you do it that way. If you peel it from the stem, you get that like stringy shit that's part of the peel with the banana. If you go from the bottom up, you don't get that stuff. And the string is the best part. Alright, where's your birth, miss? I think it's this one. I think this is it. Just break the banana in half easy. The correct way clearly is to squeeze it and eat banana pudding like a go-gurt. Oh! That sounds fucking terrible. Ugh.
My name is Miss Flang.
My name is Miss Flang. My name is Miss Flang.
My
What?
name
No,
is
but it's
Miss
fine.
Flang.
I asked and you
It's
didn't
nice
say
to meet
anything.
you.
You cannot be mad.
Today is May 14th, 2026. So, how does this voice sound?
Stringy shit is good for
My
you
name is
anyway.
Miss
It's fiber,
Flang.
but it tastes
It's nice to
nasty.
meet you. Today is May 14th, 2026.
I think we're okay with the male voice for Miss
So,
Flang. I
how
think
does
that's part
this
of his
voice
character.
sound? My name is Miss Flang. It's nice to meet you. Today is May
57.
14th, 2026.
Oh shit! Why is this when I
how does-
wrote your birthday down? And I don't know. Who knows? Oh, I see why. I see.
My name is Miss Flang. It's nice to meet
I
you.
don't really notice it. I'll peel it off if
Today
it's
is
still
May
on there. This is your voice now, Clang. I think it fits. Oh wait, no, I didn't mean to do this. I wasn't paying attention. My bad. I was too busy yapping. Nope. Movement. Slow. Speech. Very polite. Energy flat. Thinking. Far too chill. Somewhat quirky. Alright, now here's the deal breaker ready. Alright, I'm ready. Buddy. Not no, this is not accurate. I mean, it's not inaccurate, but I would not consider Miss Klang's character to be a buddy. How do you eat a kiwi? Not like that. I know that you can eat the skin. I don't. It's a texture nightmare for me. I do not do it.
You're Neon, right?
That's me.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Miss Klang. I'm a considerate buddy. It warms my heart to see my friends having a good time.
Spoon the
Anything I
insides
can
out.
do to help.
Yeah, I'll
will.
just spoon it out. Thank
I
you,
hope we
Monty.
get along well.
All right. More residents! More residents! Eat kiwi whole like egg. Ew, don't eat eggs whole. No! Where and where? I want the. Give me the store. I have more meats to make. Do people just not bite into it? Usually you cut it in half and then you scoop out the insides with a spoon.
What?
You! Talk to them!
We haven't met yet, have we?
That's what
My
I do.
name
Cut
is
it
Miss
open and
Klang.
if you
Nice to
peel
meet you.
egg, it will just
Miss Klang.
sploosh everywhere, you
I'm
dingus. Some people do just eat the skin though, which I don't know. I can't do it. Like, I understand that it's good for you. Like, most, like, peels of fruits are good for you. But for texture or taste reasons, I just cannot get past it. I can't get past the kiwi skin texture. Apparently it's not uncommon either, like, if you end up growing up eating kiwis straight up, you look at tarantulas and you look at them like forbidden fruit. You guys must become friends. Become friends. So that I can get where and where.
Neon's hair is looking on point.
That's nice.
But then again,
Talk to Chase. Make friends.
We haven't
All right.
met yet, have
We'll
we?
see where this goes when
My
the
name is
thing
Miss
comes back.
Klang.
Nice to meet you, Miss Klang.
We'll see
Hi,
when
Chase.
we're back. Hopefully we'll be back together. It'll be fine and regular. Excuse you. Yeah, there are people who, when they eat kiwis, like when they just eat them whole and they bite into kiwis, they look at tarantulas and just have like forbidden thoughts. They become the forbidden fruit. Because the tarantula butt does look like a kiwi. But a tarantula, ugh, I'm good.
I had a fun time with Chase.
Little guy
And
crawls around,
if I'm being
ads.
honest,
I'm
it's
so
all thanks to you, Neon.
I'm gonna get up early tomorrow and Dej now. Fun meeting Neon. Okay, Yellow, thanks for stopping by. Make friends. All of you. Make friends. Huh. The hair is great. I love it. Ads. Karma for putting that thought into the universe. Before I actually go, no, why do you box me?
Good morning.
Rude.
I feel like I should up my fashion game now that I've got some neighbors here on Tomo Drama.
The where and where. The where and where. You never done it? They're so friendly. What do you mean you just put tarantulas in your mouth? I'm sorry. What?
We interrupt to bring you some breaking news. Here's what's happening on our island. At long last, Tomo Drama has its very own clothing shop. Residents are overjoyed,
Stretch,
gathering
thank you,
outside
Yellow.
the where and where to explain.
Well, I'm
so
normal.
this
The roof
is
of your
where
mouth
pants
isn't high
come
enough
from.
for them to bite.
And
Yeah, but your
finally,
tongue
I can
is.
get past those no shirt, no shoes,
It's the
no
safest place.
service
No, but your
signs.
tongue is. And your
Thanks for
bottom of your
watching.
mouth. No, thank you.
I'm Miss Klang, and you're up to date.
No, thanks. Daily specials! Buy the clothing here at any time. Alright. Pastel suit. What do we got here? Ooh, big giant sword. Rubber ducky hat! Seems like something I would wear. I do like the shower hat. Ooh, what do we wear? That's true, they need their front little legs to bite properly. Do they? Ugh, I hate this. This conversation has taken an awful turn. I'm buying this one, and I'm buying this one for myself. Ooh, I like those. The ribbed leggings, I like those too. And the shoes. Do by the kiwi birds. How about we just don't put things that don't belong in our mouth in our mouth? Can we just do that? I'm buying this too. Oh, I don't have money. Damn it. Do not. But
I
Neon
feel like
Boob,
I should up
Boob's
my fashion
different.
game now that I've got some neighbors here on Tomo Drama.
Boob does belong in mouth. Okay, I want you to I didn't buy any actual clothes. I just bought a cat. Here, take the ducky. This is your personality now. Monster House Munch. Oh, but why don't you like my ducky? I would love having a ducky on my head. I don't know about you guys. New resident, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
We interrupt to bring you some breaking news.
So they make like
Here's what's
they do
happening on
hiss.
our island.
They do hiss.
There's room
Tarantulas
for
hiss.
another resident on Tomo Drama.
Who could hate? Well, I
In
know.
further news,
I know,
we're
Hannah.
hearing that a TNC Reno home supply is likely to open once there are 4 residents and 2 pairs of friends.
Yeah, they
As
scream
of
like
fresh
banshees.
time, it's
Oh.
unclear why the
Tarantulas are
business has
cursed.
such strict friend-based
Tarantulas are just a
requirements,
cursed
but I assure you
creature.
that I do not make the news. I just report it. Thanks for watching. I'm Chase, and you're up to date.
No, kiwis are the banshees. Oh, do they? I didn't know kiwis screamed. Alright, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be next? It's Nero! Oops, not get help. I don't need to get help. I'm not doing get help. Next, it's Nero! Okay, so I need... Here's the reference I'm working with. Excellent. Okay. How do you apply to be on the island? Oh, you're on the wheel, Hannah. I'm just spinning a wheel. You're on the wheel. You just haven't been picked yet. I am just spinning a wheel. Okay, so very pale. Okay, I thought I had to enter a thingy. No, you're on the wheel. I have, like, all of my friends and stuff are on the wheel first, and then we're gonna do, like, different things for that, but for now, I'm getting all of my friends sorted out first. I'm doing them at random. Alright, long hair, long hair. Let's see here. I think this one suits pretty decent, actually. This one. I like this one more. Ugh, excuse me, itchy on. Maybe this one? Ooh, that one kind of works, actually. We're friends? I know, Hannah, I know. And this is breaking news. Lay friends. First actually hasn't been landed on either yet. I keep spinning the wheel, but the wheel is not being kind to my closest friends. Nira didn't get picked till just now. I mean, I guess you're all my close friends, so... You'd think Hurst would have gotten picked first, though. You just need to put everyone's friend on there, too. The CEO of Gay. Alright, so we have, like, dark bluish gray. I think it's, like, the closest I can get to the color that Nira has. And then the brows are soft. Like, let's see here. Like... that. Yeah, soft. And then this, and we tilt them this. Sandwich. Who got sandwich? This come up, so this can come up. There we go. Sanguish. Sanguine. Also a very edged eye. Who's throwing water at me? Who do you think you are? Damn it, Nira, I thought you were going to bed. And there's not really any boxy eye shapes that don't look fucking... Ow! Monty, I'll beat you up. I'll beat you up. I'll find you. I'll find you! This is a threat. Feel fear. I think this one will work. I just have to tweak it. I'm trying to, but I'm here for this. Said you don't want a boxy eye shape. Not on my head! That looks about right. And eyelash. Hey! You wench! This is a stylistic choice I always pick with my Miis. I just like doing this for eyelashes. This is just what I do for eyelashes on my Miis. I prefer this over the other ones. I think the other ones kind of look tacky. Got one, and then we do have bottom lashes on yours. You cannot wench me! Yes, I can. I just did. Can't tell me what I can't do. Don't tell me what I know! This, and then up. And then we'll get this here. Move those around and make really cool eyes, yeah. Up, up. And then... There we go. Beautiful. You choose the design, complain with scratch. No, I got it. Don't worry about it. Fight other people on the stream. I think so. I think that is something that you still have access to with stream avatars. This, I think this needs to be more here, actually. Not fighting target. Yeah, you have to duel somebody. Yeah. So yeah, you do. Not fighting target Neon. Nope. Don't do it. Don't do it. I am the all-powerful. Indestructible Mushu. I have to accept. I'm too busy making Miis to accept. Go fight somebody else. There we go. And then we can make your eyes gray. His eyelashes for custom beard for me. Now it poofs out of existence when they blink. That's funny. So again, the soft gray slate kind of color. Yeah. Wait, let me fight. Yeah, fight Slayer. Slayer will fight you. And then... I don't see any eyeshadow. Oh, you do have eyelash, this though. And then we move that this way. This way. There we go. Move it out just a smidge. Perfect. And we have the eye sparklings. These down. Oh, I can't spread them out, unfortunately. That sucks. This is just how it's gonna have to be. Bigger. There we go. Oh, fuck me. I think I can make that smaller, actually. Make it more like that. There we go. You lose! Good day, sir! Whoa, that is a very round nose. Don't worry, I can fix it. I can fix it. No, I can't. I can't squish the nose. Damn it. Let's just do the round one here, then. This one. Because your nose looks a little round on this art here. Fighting is fun, remember, kids. And then a little smile. This smile is exactly the one on your art. Get a little thinner. Oh, ain't you just adorable? If I could move that in between those 2 points, that would be perfect. Right, let's move that back up there. Oh, aren't you just adorable? Let me fix this one more time. Let me scoot this up. Just a scoot. Yeah, perfect. Alright, done. Get down. Okay. So 5, 7, so roughly about there. Non-binary, full date, all that. Okay, cool. Nira. Should we call you Nira or Remy? Which one do you prefer? This is the real friendship tester. Oh, you made me gross. Why would you do that? Disgusting. Look at him go. So savage. Either is fine. Okay, we'll just do Nira for privacy reasons. I mean, not that I haven't said your name on stream before, but...
My name is Nira. My name is Nira.
Nira.
My name is Nira.
Nira!
My name is Nira.
Okay, let's try this.
My name is Nira.
Nope.
My name is Nira.
Oh, I know what I'm fucking up. Hold on. Near, and then, Nira. I may have to put a space in there, but...
My name is Nira.
Perfect. Non-binary. Dated everything. I was just in it for the violence. They, them. Do you have a preference, Nira, on they, them? Let's just do they, them for now. Would you wear a dress? Would you wear a dress, Nira? That is the true question. Gender fluid, so either is okay. Alright. We get your birth date. Oops, sorry. Up. Okay.
My name is Nira.
Whoa!
It's nice to
It's
meet you.
not that
My
deep.
name is Nira.
Jesus
It's nice
Christ.
to meet.
My name is Nira.
My name is Nira.
That
It's
works.
nice to meet you. Today
I
is
think
May
that's-
14th,
it's-
2020. My name is Nira. It's
That works.
My name is Nira. My name is Nira. My name is My name is Nira. It's nice to meet you. My name is Nira. My name is Nira. My name is Nira. My name is Nira.
Ooh, why do you talk so weird when
My
you say
name is
R?
Nira. My name is Nira.
Nope.
It's nice to. My name is Nira.
I think that
It's
5
nice to meet
fits.
you.
I just think it
My
sounds like it
my
does
name-
weird things.
My name is Nira. It's nice to meet you. My name is My name is Nira. It's nice. My name is Nira. My name is Nira.
It's a little
It's
better.
nice to meet you. My name is Nira. My name is My name is Nira.
That's better.
My name is Nira. It's nice to meet you.
Number 5 has a voice changer on 100%. Nope. Movement. Oh, I don't know how you move in real life. I'd say you're probably... I would guess you're more on the slow side. Definitely very honest. Flat, thinking. Definitely more serious, I think. More chill. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's fair. I don't know about your movement, but I definitely think you're more honest than you are polite. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Ambitious rogue. By the book straight talker puts a premium on results. Intelligent and not afraid to show it. Knowledgeable in a wide range of subject. Answers with confidence. Sounds right. Yay, Nira! Movement, it depends, yeah. So I usually just slap him in the middle if I don't know, because I feel like you can, but...
Hey. You must be Neon.
That's me!
It's nice to meet you. My name is Nira. I'm an ambitious rogue. My friends mean the world to me, but I also like to do things on my own sometimes.
Sounds like Nira!
Thanks in advance for looking after me here.
Thank you! Alright, you are immediately going to make friends. Come here. Help me out! It looks like I'm struggling.
Are you alright?
Please, help me.
Help me! Help me!
I see. This is gonna take a lot of elbow grease.
You have,
Oh,
that's
I
a lot
just
of gold,
cleaned my
Slayer.
elbows.
It's Neon's stream. Of course there's gambling. We
I
do
vow
love
to return
gambling
the
in this
favor
house.
One day.
Anyone would have helped.
Oh, look at that. Just like that. Seems like-minded. Alright, who else do we have issues with? What's up, Miss Clang? What do you want?
Good morning.
Good morning.
All the new buildings here on Tomo Drama sure have made things more lively. Walking between them would be a lot.
Paths? What do you want? What paths? I wasn't ready for paths yet. So, that's fine. For now. Actually, we became friends IRL too. I got dropped off by God to fix your head. Yep, actually, accurate.
Construction projects usually require payment up front, but I know a guy who knows a guy. Since this is the first project, it'll be free of charge. So can we go and get started on the construction?
Sure.
Oh yeah, I'm on it. Let's get going. All done. Take a look whenever.
Alright, you. No, you.
We.
We need more friend pairs, so you are going to make friends with Chase.
Morning, Chase. Do you feel like talking about Big Bazungas?
Big bazungas!
What? I was just thinking about big bazungas too.
I feel destiny at work here, Chase. Please be friends with me.
I've never been known to shy away from destiny. Let's be friends.
Huzzah! Thank you for compiling all of that image for me, or image information for me, Nira, so that I could just grab it. I don't have any options for...
Chase and I both can't stop thinking about Big Bazungas. So now we're friends.
Feels like Miss Clang and I were fated to become friends.
Alright. Okay, so you guys are friends now. You're friends now, cool. So something should theoretically happen soon now, right? Do it with a buy-in of 5,000? You guys are fighting over money? Okay, no more quirks. What can we add for gifts? Let's do guitar. Can I make more now? Ah! Make more friends! Make friends faster!
Sure, live and gratz the Molento. Vince V. Tanta. Want to for the pond art. But
You guys need to make friends faster.
Oh. So,
Oops, my bad.
something.
No, make friends better. Make friends faster! They're arguing about me! What have I done?
How about trading a plan? Vince V.
By the skin of my teeth. That lucky crit. That's how it goes, that's how it goes. Where and where? I can't believe I don't like my duck. I'm mad at myself. Blushing while arguing about herself, yeah. Like, my titties aren't that small! What's up?
Something you need.
Yeah, make more friends.
Oh.
She has a crush on her alternate dimension self. You know, it's just my charm is irresistible. Oh, excuse me, pardon me. Stretching on. Alright. Now we wait for these guys to make friends. I am really tempted to just start moving people around because it's created yourself. Wouldn't that be... Would it be? The charm, yeah. A mommy kink. Good question.
Good morning.
Here, take egg. Eat egg, Nira!
Yum.
For 100K, baby. I'm gonna take you outside. Make friends.
Pardon me, could I have a moment? My name is Nira.
Nice to meet you, Nira. I'm Chase.
Writing on the surprisingly complex backstory of Big Bazongas. Nira Automata. Okay, you guys are yapping. Now you and me are going to be friends. Run on the silence, making friends over titties. Listen, there is nothing, there is no greater thing to create bonds than titties. Make friends already! God damn it, I want to do things. Damn it. Construction plot sign. Build. Well, you know what? Maybe it's not time yet. Maybe that's the end of today's Tomodachi. Said been sometime after the island is home to the 4 residents and 2 sets of friends. We have 2 sets of friends, don't we? Don't we have friends, or no? Do they have to be 2 separate sets of friends? Because if that's the case... A utopia. Yeah, so we'll wait until these guys make friends. So it might be a little while. We may have to come back to this, not tomorrow, but... I don't know. How do you guys feel about daily Tomodachi check-ins? Daily Tomodachi check-ins.
Welcome.
Apple.
Please come again.
Apple. Well, they seem to be having a good time. Yes! Damn, we didn't get to make everybody on the list today. Race with the old marbles on stream we used to do, yeah. I don't think I have a say, I pop in occasionally. Oh, you have a say! You can pop in as little or as much as you want, as long as you're having a good time. Well, that was fun! Ugh, Trechion. Ugh. Ugh. God, my fucking shoulder is so tight. It's killing me. Box! No box while I stretch. That's mean. Hey, what are you guys doing? You guys need to be friends. Hey! Make friends!
Morning, Chase.
Good morning, Nira.
They were done their conversation and I said no! Drink water, alright. Cool, so that'll be it for today, I suppose. Good vibes. I like Tomodrama Island already. We're just starting, but it'll get even better. Water box and stretch again. That's not nice. Stretch my back out, dude. Stop here. Alright, so tomorrow we'll come back. Can never stretch too much, this is true. Time flows at the same rate on the island as it does in your world. Be sure to visit the Wishing Fountain daily to collect donations. It only holds 1 day's worth at a time. Like birthday fun, make sure to enter your Mii's birthdays and yours if you feel like sharing. Alright, that was today! That was today's Tomodachi update. Tomorrow we'll check in again and see if we have another friend so that we can make even more Mii's. I love this game. I live for the drama that this game generates. It's fantastic. It's great. So, thank you for watching. Let's move on to art now. It's fun. It is fun. It is fun. It is a lot of fun. So now, let me just put this away. All right. I know all that stuff can go downstairs. Let's rename our stream stuff. Now we... Oh, shit. Now we are... Now we draw. Art. Working. Done. Draw the line? What do you mean, draw the line? Here we go. Now everything is changed and updated. Okay. All right. Now we can do art stuff. Art stuff. Art stuff. Everybody, we can start. You go back to doing your lurker activities now that the Miis are taking their time off of the set for a time. You know, they needed to recharge. You know how those actor types are. Art stuff. Art stuff. Art stuff. Yeah. Today we're working on Hannah's commission. If I could get my tablet to open. Jesus, what is going on here? There we go. Yeah, we're working on Hannah's comm today. Hannah's comm. Hannah's comm. Alright. Alright. Excellent. Okay, now we're back. We're back! Let's get some music, shall we? Oh, eye is burning. Go. Hello, can I fix this? Back to art. I go for now. Okay, Slayer, thanks for hanging out. Fighting was done. Enjoy your day night. Yeah, okay. I hope to see you again soon. Have a good whatever it is for you. Now we just chillin' and we do art stuff. This is stuff that when I do line art will be a little bit clearer. This is just another sketch layer. This needs to be shifted ever so slightly. Who's throwing water at me? Thank you, Slayer. Now get out of here! Make like a tree! That's a lot better, honestly, that shape. It definitely looks a lot better. I should put that more towards the front, that hache. Right there. Which way do it? You're back. It's fine. Okay, see ya. Bye, Clang! Thank you for hanging out! Trying to draw crystal horns. I'm sure that's difficult. Anything crystal is hard to doodle, in my opinion. through the horns but simplified. Sometimes that's just what you gotta do. Make it easier on yourself. Subnautica 2 early access released today. Yeah, I saw. I'm not gonna play it until the final version comes out, and hopefully by then my new model will be done so that I can actually use the model and like do my re-debut for that game, because that's really what I'm hoping for, is I wanted to make that game my debut game. Feels thematically appropriate, and also I owe a lot of like, excuse me, the growth on my channel to my Subnautica playthrough. There, yeah. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting until I, you know. Waiting until it's done, but from what I've heard, there's more stuff in the Sub 2 early access than there was for all of the other games, previous games early access sees. And they're thinking it'll be in early access for about 2 years, like the rest of their games were. But I have heard mixed thoughts on that. Some people think it'll take even longer than just a few years. Hopefully, 2 years from now, I will have all of the things I need for my new model and everything. And the merch and all that, and the merch will be handled properly this time and not by my fumble up. Who boxed me? How dare you, Crusader? Who do you think you are? I'll beat you up. I'll find you. Bring it. Listen, you're not supposed to call my bluff like that. No, I don't have any more water, guys. I can't water myself if I have little water. More? No more. What if I just said no? Hydrate, don't dehydrate, indeed. God, that is a throwback, isn't it? That is quite the throwback. I think I need to redo this pigtail. Every time I look at it, it's just not correct and it's bothering me. It could be fun. You know what? I'll leave it. Yeah, I've been following since like 3 or 4 years ago. It's been a long time. It has. It has been a really, really long time. I've been doing this for a long time, and there's been a couple times where my mental health made it really hard to keep going with it, and I've had to take breaks and stop, but you know, I am grateful that I get to continue to do it, and I am grateful that I still have people who watch me from all that time ago. I mean, it's definitely died down, I think, just because, I mean, I've changed and the content has changed, and, you know, but I'm still very happy to have the opportunity to do what I like to do with my life, you know? And I'm very lucky that I have family that does support me in what I like to do, despite like what the rest of the family says, or you know, I'm very lucky to have what I have, and so I want to take advantage of it. It's been I think COVID was a time for a lot of VTubers that really got their start, but I don't think very many of them. I mean, there's a statistic that like if you have more than one viewer, you're in the top like what, 5% of Twitch at any given time, and I take that really, really seriously, and I try really hard to make content that's worth watching for you guys. Like, obviously when I do art stuff, it's, you know, it's just, it appeals to a different audience, but, you know. Things just change, life gets busy, and you know, I don't regret. Because there have been times where I've sat and thought, like, well, what if I got a real job? Because having a real job obviously would be more stable. Like, it would certainly be a lot more consistent than doing this and doing my art stuff. But this brings me joy. This is, you know, I've done corporate jobs before. I've been a cashier. I've been a line lead. I've done, you know, manufacturing work and everything. And it always ends up with me feeling like I want to go back to making stuff. Like, I've always been a person of creative outlet, I guess. Like, I've always been a maker. I love to make stuff. I like to talk to you guys. I like to yap away about nonsense. I try really hard to make content worth watching, you know. Obviously, I dabble in a lot of different things, and I engage with what I enjoy because I think that's what makes the most, or the best content. But it's definitely been an experience, and things have definitely changed. I've changed, because you have to think, when I started doing streaming stuff, I was barely out of high school. I was 20 years old, not even, like 19. When I started, you know, I was 19 when I started streaming, and, you know, that's not even, like, that's still baby, basically. Like, that's still a child, essentially, comparatively with how like your brain develops and stuff. And now I'm older and I'm not being driven by like hormones and changing body things and everything. Like, this is who I am, and it's still something that I really enjoy doing, and I still like educating about like sex and stuff, and I still like, I don't know, it's different. Like, I'm just different now, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's just a different kind of content than I make, or used to make, you know? But this is what I like to do, and this is what I think genuinely I have a shot at doing it and doing good, you know? Feeling that urge, follow the yearning, yeah. It's just called personal growth. Yeah, exactly. You just change and you grow over time. It's just the nature of what you're dealing with. And I personally think it's a good thing to have personal growth and for things to change. I mean, that is the nature of being alive, is change. I think it's good. I think it's a good, I don't know. You know, I often like think about the people who make like music and who started at like garages and stuff like that, and how they just kept pursuing it even when it got hard. And that's, I think, the kind of drive that you need to have to be a creative in any kind of field, is like, this is more important to me than, I wouldn't say anything else, but like, this is what you want to do with your life. Like, you have to make it work, you know? Not everybody can do it. Like, I don't think everybody has the desire or the drive to make things and to make them consistently. I think that social media definitely plays a huge part in it now as well. It's definitely not as easy as it used to be discovered and to be found, and you know, it's a very different environment nowadays. But I don't think that should stop you from making stuff if you want to, you know? It's called I know better than I did, and my new knowledge will carry me forward. Yeah, exactly. You know better than you did, and the new knowledge will carry you forward. That is a good way to look at it. A good way to look at how you're improving and moving on through life. I think it's always good to look back at yourself, and like, whether you feel positively, negatively about it, I think it's always good to look back at yourself and see how you've changed and what's different and why you changed, and if that's important to you, or, you know. Something that I recently had happen to me was, I used to look at my art, and I still feel this way. It is something I am actively trying to like break and adjust and adapt to, but like, I used to look at my art, and I was not afraid to make stuff. Like, it didn't matter what I wanted to make or how good I could do it. I was not afraid to just make stuff. Comics, character designs, everything. Like, I just wanted to make stuff. And then the older I got, I noticed the less confident I was in being able to just make stuff, and just, I just stopped, like, making art. I stopped streaming. I swear to God, there's a hair in my mouth. There was! Gross! Anyway. It's definitely changed, and I kind of miss the part of myself that was able to just make and not be afraid of, like, the consequences or not being good enough. Because I think at the end of the day, it is very hard to force yourself to just make stuff, knowing, especially if you're struggling like financially, like knowing whether or not that you'll ever be able to do this and feel, you know, be able to live comfortably. It's really hard to force yourself to make stuff when you don't know just how, you know, just how much it will cost you to keep on the path that you're on. It's really depressing, and it is really hard. But like I said, I think I'm very lucky that I have the support that I do from both my girlfriend and my mother in particular. I just want to take advantage of that. I want to take advantage of what I've been given and really try my best to make myself something, you know? mean, at the start, it's blissful ignorance where you just love what you do and you do, yeah. Then it comes, oh fuck, money's a thing. No, exactly. I think that a lot of people lose their creativity or their drive to create because when you look at it from a monetary perspective, it's not particularly lucrative unless you're like one of the top dogs, you know? And I think that especially now, the society that I'm living in, I don't know if that's how it is in like other places, but I know where I'm living, it is incredibly hard to break into any kind of creative field, especially now with all of the AI bullshit going on. It's very hard to break into any kind of creative field and be successful, but I still think that that makes it worth it. Art is just so much more accessible for people now, like with all the tools, like online and everything, like, I don't know. With all of this to say, I think that if you have a genuine drive to create, that it's important that you keep trying to do that, you know what I mean? Bricklaying, I lost my own whimsy and creativity because I brought up to be like, no, you need money. Voice acting will never get you anywhere. Going for gigs will never get you anywhere. No, absolutely. No, I totally get it. When you have that constant negativity in your life about like what you want to do and what you enjoy, it is very hard to see the purpose in what you're doing. Because, yes, like, there is the aspect of money. You do need money to survive. You do need that in order to make it in this society that has been built up around us. Like, that stuff is very important. But I think that it often ends up making people feel like no matter what they do or how hard they try, they may never, you know, they may never get to that point. They may never be able to get to the point where they can make money because they were told their whole lives that they can't. Learned helplessness, you know, like that exact thing. And I think that a lot of it is too, a lot of people feel pressured to make something out of the thing that they enjoy, that they're passionate about. You know, there's a lot of pressure to be the quote-unquote best or to be the pick. It's very competitive, and I think this goes for all creative industries. I think generally what you will, kind of at the point where I kind of half regret and also half not. I regret that I didn't throw my passion into VA, but at the same time I don't, because it wasn't my choice to make and it wasn't something I could have changed. Yeah, but you know, something that I think you should take with you, Crusader, is that you only live one life, and even if you do it as a side thing, I think it's worth it to at least try. Because, you know, I mean, I know I always talk about this, and I know I've said this before on my channel and stuff like that, but, you know, when everything is said and done, we're all gonna die at the end of the day, and I don't mean that in a negative connotation. I just mean, like, everybody ends up in the same place, and I don't want anybody who has that creative flame inside of them to lay there when it's all said and done and regret not chasing those things or any kind of passion that they have, you know. And I know not everybody's circumstances make that possible, and I know that that's coming from a very, like, privileged point of view, and I'm very hyper aware of that. But I think that it's important that it is important that you look at things and realize, you know, am I going to be satisfied with where I am or how my life ended when the time comes, you know? I think that's something that's really important to consider in life in general. I agree. That's why when my drag mom asked me if I wanted to go into drag, I said yes. I'd like, fuck it, when the hell would I ever get to do this shit again? No, absolutely. I agree. I think it's important that you are true to yourself and you do the things that would bring you joy, you know? It's so hard living in today's society and being happy, I think, for a myriad of different reasons. I think that whatever you can do to make sure that your life is not one of misery and regret, doing whatever you can to feel fulfilled when everything is said and done. I think that stuff is important. I think as humans, like, feeling that drive is important. The drive to enjoy and experience the life that you're given, you know? I think creativity is part of the human experience in some way, shape, or form. Like, I think anybody and everybody is capable of making stuff. I think it's just a matter of how committed you are, or how much you want to make the thing, or shit, even if you just want to give it a shot just to see, you know, how far you can go with it. Like, I just think that kind of stuff is important. I think it's important to push yourself to make stuff if you have, or doing anything, like pushing yourself to enjoy life the way that is fulfilling to you. I mean, privilege is one thing, but I get that you're coming from a dude. Fuck you, you ain't living twice. Yeah, exactly. Creativity, art, and passion, that's what keeps us alive and gives us a drive to go on. I agree. I think that even the act of preparing a meal for yourself is an act of creation. Myself, like, I feel like that dabbles on creativity and artistic drive, because it's something that you're making something out of it, you know? Even if it's as simple as, like, putting noodles in a pot of boiling water. Like, I think that is something intrinsic to humanity that makes us unique. And I think that we should take advantage of that ability to create and to make things, because no other creature on the planet can make stuff the way that humans make stuff, you know? And I think that that's important to remember. I think that being able to conceptualize and come up with ideas and then execute them is an inherent, like, in a creative way that serves no purpose beyond fun, beyond to make stuff and want to share the stuff you make with other humans. I think that makes you human, you know? I think that's core to the human experience. I think making stuff in any way, shape, or form is inherently human, especially if it's made for joy, you know? And I do think humans are the only creatures that can do that to the degree that we do. Anything, honestly, is an art on its own. Bodybuilding, making music, taking a shit in the morning, handwriting the way you be whimsical, you want to dress, act, behave. No, yeah, it's all... Yeah, no, I agree. Where I'm from, art is dead in Singapore. Is it? That's sad. It's too much uniformity. Yeah, and you know, I think that a lot of places in the world are heading that way now. There's a lot of, like, if you look at, like, architecture over the years, it's become very mute and uniform and inoffensive is the best word to describe it. It has become inoffensive. There is a lot of just, I'm doing this because I don't want to, you know, offend the eyes of whoever's looking at it, or I want it to be, like, bland enough that it doesn't bother anybody, they don't dislike it, because it's all about, like, profits and everything. I mean, I've talked about this before. It's just... Uniformity itself is also an ironic art of how streamlined the current generation is now and how funny it is on its own. I think art is... How do I put it? You know, I have friends who believe that art is just a skill. It is a route to a product. And I personally think that to look at art that way, as something that is just a skill you learn that you can use to make whatever, without saying it's like route to products. Yeah, so essentially, like, you only learn to draw so that you can draw this specific thing. Like, you only learn the skills so that you can learn to draw and the way I say it sounds bad because there's people that are like, well, I only draw this. It's different. You draw it because you enjoy it. But some people just want a product out of their art. And they just see the means as, you know, part of the production of the product. I do have friends like that who genuinely look at their own art as just a skill that they worked at, and it's nothing more than that. My personal view on art is very different. I think that art is something that only you can make. You know, I think it's something that only you can come up with and create something the way you can make it. You know, it doesn't matter if it's been done 1,000 times over. It doesn't matter if it's the same general themes or whatever. I think that if you're making it the way you want to make it, it's art. And it is inherently, that is art. I'm sorry, but it sounds very industrial. It is. It is a very industrial mindset to have. I think that, and I've talked to one of my friends about this, another friend, unrelated to the one that I was just referencing, and they said sometimes some art is designed only to be a product and nothing else, and I understand where they're coming from, but I disagree. I think that looking at art that way is a disservice. I think it's disrespectful to art that humans create and what they can do creatively, but not everybody sees it that way. You know, not everybody sees art as something that only humans can make, that somebody pours their art and their heart and soul into. Not everybody looks at it like that. Some people look at art as just something that you make, and that's its purpose, is to be made and to be the thing that you make it. But I personally disagree. I think that art should be more personal than that. Please don't hate me for saying this, but I feel like that kind of industrial thought is why AI art has been on the rise. No, absolutely, I agree with you. It is exactly why there are people who are okay with the rise in AI art as far as like in video games and conceptualizing things, and even as far as like people writing AI novels and stuff like that. It is because they just want the end product. They don't want to learn or want to pay someone who has learned the art to make the thing that they want. It is ultimately a sign of a studio cutting corners to save money. Because you do have to pay artists for their work, and you should pay artists for their work and support them in what they do. But their companies and some people believe that art is inherently less valuable than the monetary value that AI art can bring. AI novels, it's true. If you go to Amazon and you look at their, like, whatever it is, I don't know, because I don't really engage with their novel stuff, but you can like self-publish on Amazon's Kindle store or whatever. There is a shit ton of just AI generated garbage on their store because you can just self-publish whatever. And I think art is a product. Exactly. You think art is a product, it means that you are willing to cut corners in order to make, you know, in order to make that product. And some of the arguments I've heard is like, well, AI art just looks bad right now. And it's like, that's true, but it could get better. People who say that the value at the end is the part that matters, I think, fail to understand that while AI art doesn't look good right now, it very much could look better, and in some cases, it is even so good, it has been trained so much on someone's art that it can exactly replicate the style of the artist that it has been fed off of. And it is why AI art is on the rise. It's because it's a very industrial mindset. A lot of people don't view art as an inherently, like, human thing. They look at it as a product. I've seen a lot of, like, especially AI bros. As someone who loves art, the whole artist and AI stuff reminds me when first photo cameras came out. Yeah, and I've heard that comparison as well, that taking pictures loses its soul. But I think, personally, they should bomb the AI industries. I mean, it's not wrong. It's not wrong. So many companies fired artists because the camera was out and it was cheaper and easier than paying hundreds of artists. Yeah, and I think that, I don't know. I think it's hard because I think photography is still an art form. Personally, I think photography is an art form still. But this boon of AI technology, I think, is based on how do I say? I think that how do I say this? I think that AI art is inherently bad because the way that it works is it steals artists' work, like whether or not they consent or not, and they don't have a choice. A lot of artists that these AI models are trained off of have no idea that their art is being used to be trained by AI, or simply do not have a choice. They can choose not to upload to platforms that use it, like Twitter, but there is such a small chance that they get discovered, and the people who actually want to pay art are not willing to find them then, you know? But I feel that AI art is not only bad because it steals other artists' work and mishmashes it and creates something new and cheap, but I also think it's bad because of the environmental impact that it has. And you could argue in the semantics of like, well, the camera factories and stuff like that, but I think that the product itself does not cause that issue. I guess like taking a picture on your camera is not going to cause, like, I don't know, it's a very like fine-tuned, in-depth issue, but I don't think that AI art is on the same level as a camera, because I think cameras are art and are an art form, or like taking a picture that shows you, or like that has feeling put into it, is different. Markiplier made iron lung in a cave with a box of scraps. I love that meme. Some people claim that being able to make stuff on AI is art. Like, sure, putting in random keywords is art. Well, that's exactly it, right? And I've always said this, if AI could make something without having to tear apart other people's art, then maybe I would be a little bit more understanding. But the problem is, the AI, how do I put it? AI totally cuts out the human when it comes to creation. Not in the sense of like, obviously a human has to put in your keywords, but the human who put in that prompt has no concept of how to make the thing. Does that make sense? And I think that is like what I think makes it such a disrespect, is a computer does not know on a ground level what it is that it's making. It is tearing apart stuff that comes up with that keyword or whatever, and coming up with something that could resemble that keyword. Does that make sense? The computer itself, like if I were to make an adoptable, because I know this is a really common thing in the art space right now, if I were to make an adoptable, if I were to make like Neon, like my model, right? My concept for Neon is I wanted a character that had horns, was purple, had like my favorite colors, that stuff. Like I had the general idea of what I wanted my model to look like before I made it. A computer does not know that. It is so hard for me to put it to words, but it just is, it's different. I, as the artist, can tell you what something is that it's supposed to be, but AI art can't do that. It doesn't have any concept of its own of what it's making. It just has a vague idea of what that thing looks like. It's very nuanced, and I'm doing a very bad job of explaining it, but I don't know. It's hard for me to explain exactly what I'm saying, but I agree, taking pictures of the camera is an art form. You can have me take a photo of a flower and a professional photographer take a picture of a flower. They're going to be a massive difference between the two. I agree. I think that AI art is just, ultimately, I think the part that bugs me the most about it is that it is inherently something that is made to cut corners. It is a greedy, it comes from a place of greed. if you are a VTuber and you use AI art, to me, if I was watching your channel, that would come off to me as lazy and or cheap. In my opinion, attempting to do something yourself or using something DMCA free is significantly better than choosing to use AI generated slop. Because it shows me that you actually cared enough about the product that you wanted to include those things. You wanted a human to be working on those things. And when AI gets better, because it will only get better, it's just going to be that really all that boils down to it is, do you care if it was made by somebody who actually put in the time and effort to do it or not? Is what the bottom line is going to be, because I do think it's going to get better. I do think it's going to get to a point where you can't tell. There are some times where even I can't tell when something is AI gen. But I think it's just, like I said before in all my AI rants videos, I think that it's going to get to a point where art being made by people is a selling point. It's going to be what sets you apart from everyone else. And people can say you're virtue signaling if you say you don't like art or whatever, but I think people who think that art is just a product or just something that has to be made or whatever just don't truly understand what it is to make art. Because I think it's just, and even if you don't give a shit about the artist part, it's really bad for the environment and people living around it. But I digress. I've rehashed this argument over and over again. I understand that there are technological booms. Like, I understand that there are booms that make people feel like they're obsolete. And I'm not arguing with the fact that the AI boom has a very similar feel to it. But I genuinely think that the situation is a little bit different. I genuinely think that the people who view art as just a product are the people who benefit from the AI art boom or the AI boom. Because they genuinely don't see the purpose in having a human behind it unless the human provides better results. And I think that if you want to properly appreciate art, you need to appreciate the work that went into the art. Because in games like Cyberpunk or whatever, like, you will never truly be able to look at and understand every single aspect of that game and how much a human had to work on that game. For the videos, for the art, for all that stuff. You will never truly be able to go through every single asset and appreciate that a human made that asset. But you can understand that a human made everything. Like, somebody sat down and a lot of people sat down and worked together to create something. And they put a lot of their time, sweat, blood, maybe even maybe blood, maybe tears into the world that they built. And I think that when you use AI to cut corners like that, you're doing a disservice to the people who genuinely wanted to or are willing to put that kind of work into their product. I think looking at art as a product is, like I said, I think it's just a disservice to what art actually is. Art is hard work. Art is pouring yourself into something because you genuinely believe in it, I think, or you actually want to do it. And don't get me wrong, when you take on commissions, you may not agree with what you're drawing, which in that case, I don't know why you're doing it, but I digress. Like, I don't know. I know that there are people who look at it as just a product. You're doing it for money. It doesn't matter what it is. But I think that there is more of a gray line there. And I think that more people need to understand that you have to care to make art. You have to have some degree of care about the thing you're working on to make the thing. It's just like taking pride in your work, like taking pride in your work because it reflects on you. If you cut corners and you use AI art and you just don't care about having the human element, then you don't care about the work that humans are willing to put in to add to your product, is how I feel about it at the end of the day. There is no pride in the thing that you're making if you are not allowing people who want to work on it to work on it. Because believe me, it's AI art is a thing. It is the thing where people want to, they should, you know, but again, you can always bring it back to the argument, well, again, it's another tech boom and people are always going to be upset when they're replaced, but I think the way that I view art makes me feel like it's very different, you know. But I'm sure people felt the same way about the printing press, and, you know, so we'll just have to see how it goes. I know how I feel about it, and I know that I feel that it's wrong. Like I said, if you don't actually care about the art part, then at least environmentally, I feel like it's wrong. I feel like it is driven by greed, like most tech booms. And I feel like it is an affront to the humanity that people are willing to pour into your projects. But that argument can be had and we can go back and forth. But that's what I think. I think that people need to appreciate the work and time and effort that people pour into the art that they make, whether it's for a product or not. So, thank you everybody so much for coming to my TED Talk. I appreciate it. I am at the end of my stream time here, so let me go ahead and find somebody we can read out to. I don't think we're going to do Satil, because Satil is almost done. They usually end about the same time that I do. So, you know what? Let me send you guys over to... Let's see. Oops. Oh my god, can I please expand this? Thank you. I hope someone poops in their morning coffee. Damn. Well, it's okay. Alright, let's see. Live channels, VTuber. Thank you guys for listening to me rant. If you're interested in the Tomodachi Life update and everything, feel free to keep an eye out, because we're going to be playing it again tomorrow, doing some more stuff. Let's do this one. They're doing pixel art. I feel like it's a good note to end on. So, thank you everybody so much for coming. I appreciate you guys a ton. Yep, alright, perfect. Thank you guys so much for coming. As always, I really appreciate it, and I appreciate you guys supporting me and being here. It really does mean a lot. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you all tomorrow. And, yeah. Good day. Bye-bye!